Gino Corsi is the ultimate choice for all of your real estate needs. With a wealth of experience and a deep understanding of local neighborhoods, Gino consistently goes above and beyond to find the perfect home or investment property for his clients. When you choose Gino Corsi as your realtor, you're choosing a trusted partner who will guide you every step of the way to your real estate goals. Are you ready to love where you live?
Hey everyone, it's Gino Corsi with Triple Diamond Real Estate, and I'm so excited to officially announce that I am now a proud sponsor of Missouri State Ice Hockey. When you work with me, you're not only getting a reliable realtor, but also contributing to the growth of our community through local sports. So give me a call if you're ready to team up and find your dream home while cheering on our Missouri State Ice Bears.
Thank you. So why Springfield?
I get asked that a lot, and I choose to live here because Springfield is a place that I can enjoy a life I want.
I love the outdoors.
We can be on the lake in just a short drive.
It only takes me 10 minutes to get to work.
Or off to anywhere in the world.
I know my kids will be safe and well educated.
There are really good job opportunities after graduation.
I'm able to work remotely and create on a high level.
The healthcare options in this area are incredible.
The options for housing and cost of living are so affordable.
We have room to create.
I love to experience the excitement of sports.
Can't beat the food.
Or the drinks.
Why Springfield? Because all the pieces you need to create your own story are here. The only thing missing is you.
stand up.
When you have the world's attention.
When you have a chance to be heard.
What statement will you make?
What statement will you make?
How will you be a part of something bigger?
And make it something better.
After you've moved through the halls
and along the paths
that lead far beyond Missouri State and back again. You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
How to inspire dialogue that matters.
How to live and lead with integrity.
And what it takes
to make
your
Missouri
statement.
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 Make your Missouri statement.
Ball 60 right here, right now!
This is more than a game. This is one team united by one goal.
1, 2, 3, Bears!
We are your Missouri State Ice Bears.
WebSportsRadio.com, in association with KBFL, proudly presents Missouri State University Ice Hockey. With the call, here's Steve Casson.
Along with Scott Lutzke on graphics and Amari Johnson on camera. Hello, everybody. Missouri State, ranked number 12. They're back at home with a record of 4-1 after winning 2 of 3 games at the Davenport tournament. The Ice Bears took a 9-1 victory over Davenport on September 22nd on the strength of a Jacob Holmstrom hack trick. Then a 6-2 win September 23rd over Saginaw Valley State with Alex Ringhofer, Jake Schlereth, and Cameron Osdeck netting 2 goals each. Missouri State has scored first in all 5 games played this season, with Jacob Holmstrom getting the opening goal of the first 3 games to start the season. Holmstrom also leads the team with 6 goals and 7 assists, and he has scored in every game this season. He currently has a 2-game assist streak. Vinny Conti, who is not playing tonight, is second with 12 points, but tied with Holmstrom, scoring 6 goals. He had a hat trick against East Texas Baptist on September 16th of opening weekend. Conti was held scoreless in a 5-2 loss to Grand Valley. Tyler Culleton, that is his third, 4 goals and 4 assists, but he's been scoreless in the past 2 games. Newcomer Alex Ringhofer, fourth, 4 goals, 3 assists, but held scoreless against Grand Valley State. Goaltender Ethan Taplin won his last 2 starts, most recently Friday versus Davenport. He stopped 10 out of 11 shots in a 9-1 win. And Espen Rieger, he's 1-1 after a 5-2 loss to Grand Valley State. He stopped 29 of 34 shots. Maryville, they are 2-0 after a 4-1 and 6-0 sweep of Illinois State last weekend. The Saints are ranked 29th in the preseason. Actually, as of last season, the rankings have yet to come out in the final Division III poll. Blaze Janicki scored the first goal of the season and of the game for Maryville, while Rusty Hess had a goal and an assist in the win, the 2-0 win to start the season over Illinois State. Lucas McMillan scored a hat trick, including the first 2 goals of the game. He added one in the third to make it 4-0 at the time, and Ben Byer netted the final 2 goals in the 6-0 victory last weekend. Goaltender Danny Olominski scooped 48 of 48 shots to earn a shutout. And Devin Tachman, he leads the Saints with 5 points, all assists this season. Let's join public address announcer Kevin Thurl for the introduction of the on-ice festivities and the starting lineups. Well, or not. I guess we'll get the starting lineups here coming up shortly. Well, until that, we'll let you know that. Here we go.
Your feet and make some noise. Let's get ready for Ice Bears hockey.
Sounds like they weren't even doing the starting lineups. They were getting right into the hockey game. So here we go. Missouri State skates from the left to the right, and Maryville from the right to the left. And quickly, it'll go to Lucas McMillan. But the Ice Bears intercept and taken by Isaac Cooper. We come the other way now as Missouri State with possession. Alex Ringhofer with a shot. It misses wide, and it's back out to center ice, where to be grabbed by Zachary Forrestal. Next stoppage of play will tell you about the scratches and the starters for each team. Puck sent out to center ice, and the Ice Bears with possession. Kicked by Braden Harwell, and the Ice Bears quickly, they break Jacob Holmstrom out in front, and a good save by the starting goaltender Tyler Montgomery. Puck shot in, Montgomery steers it into the corner. Over to the far side, Nathan Meek is there. Meek with a goal and an assist this season. Ice Bears will send it back out, and we are quickly continuing with no stoppages in about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Here we come. Across the line, into the zone. Getting a shot off is Gavin Freed. Drive sent into the corner. Shots already 2-1 in favor of Missouri State. Puck swung all the way around. And the Ice Bears with possession. Scott, I don't think they want to play this game past midnight. They're continuing to play as fast as they can here.
Well, they may not want to, but I certainly don't want them to.
Neither do I.
I'd like them to put some Andes up there, and, I can think about all the other people that will get Andes, because I won't. But
no, neither will I. Puck to the near side. 18:05 to go in the period. Still no stoppage after the face-off, the opening face-off. I was waiting for the starting lineups, and nothing happened. Puck drived in, and a save by the starting goaltender, Bar Bialik. Bar is 1-0 with a 1.0 goals against average and a .933 save percentage. Since we don't have a stoppage in play, we'll also tell you about the starting goaltender for Maryville, Tyler Montgomery. He's 1-0 with a 1.0 goals against average and a .963 save percentage. So 2 goaltenders with relatively the same stats in this game here tonight. Puck dropped down and gloved, sent by Jamison McGrath behind the net over to the near side boards. Dropped down in low, goes off of Jacob Hurl's stick. A shot that swings all the way around, and it'll go underneath the stick of Jake Williams. Jacob Hurl has a goal out of Arnold, Missouri. Now McGrath sends it to the right side. Eric Papuga over to the left side. A drive in and a save as that one by Alec Gamble was gobbled up by the goaltender, Tyler Montgomery. Alec Gamble playing defense this season. We'll talk to him in the first period intermission. He'll tell us all about why he's playing defense. Jared Ludicky getting off the ice. Final change for Maryville. Oh, Brett Houston almost got rid of the puck. A delayed offside for Missouri State as he looked to pass across, and it was stolen. Out of the zone by Brendan Rainbolt. Puck dropped down to Gavin Free. Sent all the way to the far side. Houston is in there. He gets pulled into the corner. Back out to center. Intercepted by Byer. Lead pass to Rainbolt. Cut off at the blue line and sent back down to the Missouri State end. 16-13 to go in the period. 3-1 of the shots in favor of Missouri State. Here is a drive missing wide by Ringhofer. Scott, we've had one stoppage, right?
What was the stoppage for? This game's been going the entire time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's almost four. That's
four and change.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember stoppage for anything.
I don't either.
I think we would use that time to talk some more. Like, who are the refs? I have no idea.
Same crew as earlier.
Okay.
Don Arias, Terry Farrar, and Mark Marzola. And I believe, let's see where I can take a look. Yeah, Mark is the linesman. Here's a drive in, pad saved by Montgomery as Culleton got the shot from the left side point. Kept in once again. A score from the left side. Charlie Hager will get the goal, his second of the season. And yes, it's the first stoppage. This goal coming at 4:48. Hager will get the goal. And Missouri State has a 1-0 lead. You gotta like that. Shot behind the net. Corralled by Byer. Flipped up along the line. Dropped down in by Zaccardi. Zach will shoot.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 16, Charlie Hager. Assisted by number 12, Alex Ringhofer. Time of that goal at 4:48 of the first period, scored by number 16, assisted by number 12.
So the Ice Bears are 1/5 away from an Andes, or giving fans an Andes. I guess the players could get one too. They have another game at 6 o'clock tomorrow, right here against the same team. Puck flipped out to center, so our only stoppage has been a goal. 5-1 of the shots in favor of Missouri State. Here's a behind the net pass. It's broken up defensively. Another attempt coming in by Byer. It's blocked. Here come the Ice Bears and Jake Schlereth. He one-hands the puck through to the boards. And a fluttering shot off the stick of Cameron Osdek is gloved by the goaltender. Osdek will be our second period intermission guest. We hope you'll tune in for that. Nathan Meek back down in his own zone. So Maryville without a couple of players. Elijah Briz is injured and D'Angelo Ferrari also not in the lineup. He is injured. Scratch for Missouri State, Vinny Conti, Vinny Rice, Josh Elwood, Dominic Rice, Jacob Taylor, Eddie Bossler, Josh Cohen, and Adam Sprock. Puck off the glass. Sent in along and all the way down by Rusty Hess to the far side. Puck flipped up again and the Ice Bears gain control and they'll clear it out to center. Williams could not handle it. Keeping it in front of him is Landon Kobler. Put a little cross check on his defender for good measure. The officials let things go. Here come the Ice Bears, 2-on-2 in the zone. Forstel still has possession, but broken up by Devin Talkman. Puck is cleared out and sent all the way down. Devin Talkman is the son of the coach, Gary Talkman, of Division II. So he's here to watch this game. Puck flipped all the way around and still kept in by Talkman. Ice Bears try to gain possession back of their own net. Another fast-paced game at this point. We have only had one stoppage, and it's been for a goal.
So Coach Talkman used to coach in Central States for youth.
He coached a lot of Ice Bears. He was telling me.
He used to coach his son for the Chesterfield Falcons team a few years back. I got the opportunity to meet him and his son a couple times.
Shot in, steered aside by Montgomery. That one came off the stick of Brett Houston. Now right out in front, Ringhofer. Oh, what a save. It's underneath the pads of the goaltender, Montgomery. Bang, bang play. Boy, would I like to see that on replay.
Yep, we need to get that fixed someday.
Lots of things need to get fixed, right?
Well, I think it's really the last thing that we really need to, that I need to hammer. I say we, that one's on me. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, we finally got our video straightened out, so you get to see a nice picture. Mari's doing a great job. Here's Harwell with a drive. Up high to Zaccardi. Left side, Hager. He'll have to fight for it on the left wing circle. Kept in. Dropped down by Harwell. Ice Bears have it. Here's Harwell. Leaves it to Holmstrom. He'll work it around a defender and get it to the near side. Dropped again. Colin Johnson is there, but not able to get control. Zaccardi with it. Right side, off the boards. Now to the left side. Holmstrom to chase, but the puck deadens, and we come the other way. Lead pass, and off the stick of Danny Leahy. He was right there waiting for it. Here come the Ice Bears. Across the line, Gerhardt with a drive, score! All you have to do is put some oomph into it, right, Brock? His fourth goal of the season as he comes down the middle and blasts it through. 9:40 the time of the goal. And Missouri State here in the first period have a 2-0 lead. And the only time play has stopped has been for goals. Kevin Thurl will do the honors in a moment. 9-2 are the shots, and Gerhardt's fourth has given Missouri State a double-digit in that it was 1-0, now it's 2-0 lead.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 22, Brock Gerhardt. Assisted by number 10, Braden Harwell. And by number 18, Jacob Holmstrom. Time of that goal at 9:40 of the first period, scored by number 22, assisted by number 10 and number 18.
So now the Ice Bears have given the fans 2/5 away from Andes, but the next stoppage is an interference call, and this will be against Alec Gamble. Interference, and the Saints will go on the power play. The Saints this year, 45%. Now they've scored 5 out of 9, so that's 45%. Missouri State, on the other hand, 92.3% on the penalty kill. They've only allowed 2 of 26, and here they come shorthanded. Breaking in is Jake Williams, and at the last moment, it was stuck away from him, but it's going to be a penalty, a delayed call. And Nathan Meek will go into the penalty box for a slash, I believe. Yeah, but it's not going to be Meek. It's going to be Colin Johnson. So we skate 4-on-4 for 146. Slash is the call.
On the plates, Missouri State number 81, Alec Gamble. 2 minutes for interference at 10:17 of the first period. A 2-minute minor for interference. To the Maryville Saints number 7, Colin Johnson. 2 minutes for slashing at 10:31 of the first period. A 2-minute minor for slashing.
Here comes Ringhofer, tries to center it through. He does, and it's covered up by Montgomery. Tyler Montgomery, the freshman out of St. Louis, stopped 26 of 27 shots in a 4-1 win over Illinois State back on the 22nd. So we're 4-on-4 for a while now. Here's Culleton, breaks free. Tyler, nice move, gets hooked. Can't get a shot off, and it's cleared, sent all the way down. It's going to be a no, it's not going to be a delayed penalty.
Sure had the had the goalie fooled.
Yeah, sure did. Barbialik was skating to the bench. Looked at the official, and the official said it's not a penalty. Coach says, get back out there. It's all good. I'll handle it. We'll face this off outside the Maryville end. Cameron Osdeck wins the draw, kicks it forward, but pushed back down. Now we should get an interference call, but we don't. As the Knights pair was upended, Dick Schlereth.
Battling for the puck.
Well, I get that. But Schlereth had a step on the puck. I'm not the referee. It's all good. Here comes Houston. Nice move. Dipsy doodles around. Intercepted, though. Taken away by Tyler Grau. Grau with an assist, the junior out of St. Louis. Look down the list, a lot of St. Louis kids. Now in 4 seconds, it'll be a short power play for Missouri State. And now the Ice Bears have a power play for 11 seconds. Problem with it, they don't have possession, so in 7 seconds, they'll be credited going 0 for 1 on the power play. And we're back to 5-on-5, so each team unofficially 0 for 1 with the power play. Back in the Missouri State zone for Charlie Hager. 1 goal, take that back, 2 goals because he got 1 today. 2 goals and 3 assists for the Arnold, Missouri product. 7:06 to go in the period. Here's the drive in. Drop down. Hager. Centering pass. That goes wide. Off the stick out in front by Leahy. Puck held in on the right side. Dropped into the corner. Free is there. Ice Bears are able to clear. And officials still letting a lot of roughness go. Here come the Saints. Across the line in the zone. Drive in, that is off of Colin Johnson. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play for a penalty. And honestly, I mean, it's just a player going down to block the shot, but unfortunately he interferes with the way that the shot was taken, so Jake Williams will go. .6:12 to go in the period. 2-0 Missouri State. Hager tripping, I believe, is the call. Hager got 2 goal, or his, let's catch the call.
Number 20, Jake Williams. 2 minutes for interference at 13:47 of the first period. A 2-minute minor for interference.
Well, the officials called the interference instead of the tripping, which, you know, you're blocking a shot. I don't know how you could call interference on that, but aren't you playing the puck? 1:23 to go. Puck is cleared. Near side, it'll go to Colin McCarthy. McCarthy looking for his first point. 1 minute remains. And the penalty, that is. Meek. Byer makes its way back over to Leahy. And now an ice bear gets upended. We come the other way. That ice bear is Hager. He's going to the bench. 20 seconds to go on the power play. 4:30 remaining in this period. Ice bear steal. Dropped down by Zaccardi. He'll move it over to Cooper, that is. Zaccardi will clear it out with 2 seconds to go. Power play is expired and out of the box. This is Jake Williams. He'll go to the bench. Ice Bears in their own zone. Down in low in the Maryville zone, Jake Schlereth is there. Cannot get to the puck. Grabbed by Talkman and cleared out to center. Forstall will send it back, where it's moved by Meek. Off of Meek. Stolen. Here's Cooper, backhander in front and rolls past Schlereth.
That's the first shot we've seen in quite some time. It was 10-2 for a good 7 minutes.
McMillan down in low. Puck cleared out. Quick line change for Maryville, and the Ice Bears will set it up. A lot of sloppy neutral zone play. We come the other way to Grau. Grau gets taken out into the boards. Fans react to the hit there. Over to the far side, around Brett Houston. 2:50 remaining. Coming up, first period intermission. Alec Gamble will be our guest. We're going to get a penalty. An Ice Bear is down. It's a delayed call, and it's touched up. And we will get a penalty against Maryville coming up to Brad Byer. And this Ice Bear in the corner, who I cannot tell. Amari, do you see who it is?
Yeah, he's zooming in right now. It's Schlereth.
Yeah.
74.
Okay, so it is Jake Schlereth. Schlereth is also one of our intermission guests, but we will talk to him tomorrow. Now I'm wondering if this is going to be a 5 minute, and it is. Brad Byer has been assessed 5 and probably a game.
Well, he's not leaving the box yet. So.
Oh, he's out. Yeah,
did he? Oh, I didn't see him go out.
Yep, he's out. He went to the dressing room. So that is not
What's
good.
That, a 5 minute for?
Well,
boarding?
Boarding, maybe. I'm not sure. So it will be a power play for Missouri State. 5 minutes. This is power play number 2. We'll catch the call. Here is a drive in, pad save. The secondary attempt by Cooper was fought for, and Cooper again.
Penalty on the play to Maryville University, number 20, Brad Byer. A 5-minute major and game ejection for head contact. Time of that penalty at 17:21 of the first period. The 5-minute major being served by number 22, Devin Talkman.
So there you go, head contact. And they call a game ejection. If that's the case, that means he doesn't play tomorrow. We'll need to confirm that. Here's a blast, and it's partially blocked. It came again off the stick of Cooper. Ringhofer has it. Ice Bears on a 5-minute major. They can score at will. They lead 2-0. To the far side. Held in by Hager. Over to Cooper. Left side now. Culleton, and he fanned on the shot. Puck is not cleared. It's kept in by Cooper. Dropped down past Ringhofer, and it is cleared out to center. Ice Bears change. Saints need to change too, but Missouri State with possession. On the ice now, here's Jacob Holmstrom. Holmstrom again, he shoots in, save, rebound, loose, and it's covered up. Jacob Holmstrom has a Division III record, 5 goals and 2 assists in one game. That was October 14th of 2022 versus Nebraska Omaha, right here at Jordan Valley Ice Park. 5 goals for him. Play continues. Gerhard, who has a goal, sends it up high. Now Holmstrom. Up high again to Zaccardi. Over to Harwell. Tipped right through everything on the backhanded pass to Gerhard, who broke his stick as he got a shot. And they're going to give him a penalty. They're going to give Gerhard a penalty for playing with a broken stick, but he didn't. He got a shot and...
No,
that's why the stick's broken, because of the slash. On Colin Johnson. Okay. Immediately he pointed actually to Gerhard, and that's why I was questioning it, but that's not the case. So going into the penalty box will be Johnson. So Missouri State now has a 2-man advantage, and they score! Jacob Harwell will get the goal, and what comes off the board is the 2-minute minor. It's a power play goal. And for Harwell, that'll be his first goal this season. We'll catch the call from Kevin Thorough. And it's 3-0.
Penalty on the play to Maryville University, number 7, Colin Johnson. A 2-minute minor for slashing at 19:07 of the first period. And on the ensuing power play, Ice Bears power play goal scored by number 10, Braden Harwell. Assisted by number 9, Zach Zaccardi. Time of that goal at 19:15 of the first period, scored on the power play by number 10, assisted by number 9.
So the Ice Bears now with some pressure on, 3 seconds to go in the period, and that'll do it. So Missouri State leads 3-0. Hager at 4:48, his second. At 9:40, Gerhard, his fourth. And then on the power play, Harwell, his first at 19:15. It's 3-0 Ice Bears. Keep in mind there still is 2:20 remaining in the 5-minute major. Shots on goal Tyler Montgomery sees 15 Ice Bear shots and just 2 on Missouri State's Bar Bialik. So the Ice Bears come in at 4-1. Maryville in at 2-0. And right now it is a 3-0 lead for Missouri State. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we will hear from Alec Gamble. We'll do that in just a moment as the Ice Bears have a 3-0 lead after a very fast first period.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
Tri-Lakes Marine has upped its game. Not only is Tri-Lakes Marine the largest Yamaha outboard dealer in the state with G3 aluminum fishing boats and a full lineup of Suncatcher pontoon boats, Tri-Lakes is now the area's newest and largest Bennington dealer. Bennington pontoons are the pinnacle of luxury pontoon boats, and Tri-Lakes Marine has several models in stock. If you're ready to up your game on the lake, stop by Tri-Lakes Marine today on your way to Table Rock, just 15 minutes south of Nixa on Highway 160, your full-service boat and motor dealer.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Now talking with defenseman Alec Gamble. I knew you've played defense before, but a new scenario for you with Missouri State, right?
Yeah. End of last season, I talked to Coach about it because I honestly prefer defense, and he let me move back. And honestly, I think I've been performing pretty damn well for not playing in a while.
What made that decision? Have you been thinking about it for a while?
Yeah, I have been thinking for a while, and my dad's always been saying, he's like, I love watching you back there. At least growing up, you've always been back there, and it's just, you look more comfortable, and all the guys on the team, too, are saying the same exact thing now.
It's not like they don't have a lot of scores on the team. So
no.
I'm not saying that they're going to miss you or anything like that, but
yeah.
To drop back to D isn't going to hurt the team as much as if they were relying on you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, I prefer to be more of a support role to begin with, and I feel like I can always switch between offense, defenseman, just a defense straight back.
And that's the one thing I did notice. You talk about that, and yes, you have gone back on D, but there's been times you've jumped up on the play. Now, do you kind of have to talk with one of your other guys and say, all right, this is what I'm going to do?
Yeah, so recently I've been paired with Houston and Papuga off and on, and now one of the new rookies, Kober, who's been performing pretty amazingly recently. But yeah, when I talk to them, I say the exact same thing to them is like, if they have that lane, then go ahead and take it. Like, I have no problems with staying back there and watching, being the backbone back on D.
Alec Gamble is joining us, and Alec, you do have 2 assists.
Yeah, I just got those this past week.
So you've got points. That's good. You get everything off your back, and it's good to have that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the one was against Saginaw, which was a very good team that we finally beat.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Of course, Saginaw has been one of those teams that they're perennially, they go to the Nationals, and they compete in it very well. You went 2 for 3 in that tournament. Is it fair to say that maybe you guys ran out of gas in that third game?
Well, if you look at how we performed last year, you know how we didn't lose, I don't think, maybe one game we lost in the beginning of first semester last year. And then second half just kind of went straight downhill. I think we kind of needed that loss as a rude awakening to say, like, hey, we are not untouchable, and there are teams that are as good as us in this league, and all we can really do now is try to perform better than them. And I mean, the coaching staff has done an amazing job already so far. They've gotten us more than prepared for games, and hopefully that's what we can do tonight before we play Maryville tomorrow.
Talking with Alec Gamble of Missouri State. And Alec, is it fair to say that this is a team that not only do you have your standard guys, the guys that you rely on, which, include Tyler Culleton, who has 4 goals this season, Vinny Conti, who has 6 goals this season. But there are guys that are starting to put the puck in the net that you kind of look at and you say, really? Now, and I say that, but Jake Schlereth has 3 goals.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys.
Yeah, Jake, actually, me and Jake both had a talk with both of our coaches, mine with kind of the defensive coach, our new Jeremiah, pretty new back there on defense, and Jake talked to head coach Blevins and just kind of said, he's like, yeah, I kind of just give me a shot and let me take it. And he gave Jake that shot in this past weekend, and Jake took it and ran. Jake played amazing.
Yeah, he has 3 goals and 2 assists right now. Other guys that I'm talking about too, Cameron Osdak.
Ozzy's performing pretty well too, and it's not that they're the most skilled players. They grind and they put the puck in the net, which is against those better teams. That's all we can really ask for, because it's not always going to be easy trying to get a puck past them, because they're all skilled and they're all grinders. Like, they have a jack of all trades on those teams, and now I see our guys that are grinders are performing really well.
Talk about a grinder, and I guess you can say that because of his size, but Brock Gerhardt, he has 3 goals.
Brock's been performing pretty well. I know one of the games he didn't get to play this past weekend, and I think that kind of fired him up the last 2 games, because then he came out with a head full of steam in those games.
And I know people are yelling right now and saying, hey, Jacob Holmstrom, and he has 6 goals too. Okay, yes, he's your standard guy. You always count on him. But then going back to my original question, is it now fair to say that not only are you getting scoring from all different facets, that, obviously you going back to defense, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. But does that mean that this team is pretty well-rounded?
I personally think we have a very more well-rounded team than we did last year. And I played with those guys last year for about probably 3 years. I know Cody went on a lot of recruiting to get some of these new rookies that are in, and I know we have Ringhofer has been performing amazing. He's fun to even watch.
Yeah, he was going to be my next talk about too. He has 4 goals, 3 assists already. You just go down the line, and anybody at any given point can put the puck in the net. What is the atmosphere like in the locker room? And yeah, you're 4-1. I know you didn't expect to maybe lose that last game, but what's the atmosphere?
The atmosphere has, honestly, you would think that we're not as close as we were last year, because the team we had last year was together for most of my 3 years that I've been here. So I'd say now the atmosphere is a little bit more quiet, although a lot of the new people are opening up to us, and that's probably why we're building more and more on top of the team. We're all getting to know each other in our playing styles, and I think the coaches have really found that niche to put these lines together that actually perform well. And it's crazy, because you did say that anyone can perform well at any point in time, which all of those coaches have been saying that too. Anyone can make the lineup, anyone can do this, and I think that's all been pretty true so far.
Alec Gamble is joining us. Okay, ALAC.
Yeah.
What else have you been called?
Alac, Aflac, Al, Gamby, just because of my last name, Gams. I get called a lot of things.
What do you go by?
I usually go by, on the team, a lot of people just call me Gams.
Have you always gone by a nickname?
Yeah, I think that's just the hockey way, is to have a nickname for everyone. Like, Schlereth is Schler and Ozzy is Oz. So it's just...
Come on, think of something better than that. I mean, that's easy. Alec Gamble is joining us. He is now a defenseman, 6'1", 195 out of Cedar Hill, Missouri. For those that may have missed our previous interviews, what made you decide Missouri State?
Missouri State, I chose it because my sister went here, and I knew they had a good accounting program, and that's my major. That's what I've honestly strived for so far, and I already got a job now lined up.
Nice.
So that's the main reason. And honestly, Springfield has a good atmosphere for a college town. I think it's a pretty cool place to be.
So if you're an accountant, you should know how many goals Missouri State has scored thus far this season.
I don't know if I can keep track. We've already scored quite a few in 4 games.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But this, of course, as we mentioned, is a team that for some reason the last few years really seems to put the puck in the net. It's been a team that maybe they would win, but they'd win by a goal or two, and it'd be a low-scoring game, but it hasn't happened.
Not yet, at least. I know we got a few teams that will probably put up quite a fight against us. Mizzou, I know Mizzou's got some good guys lined up already. Arkansas, I mean, they lost a lot of their core players, but, you know, they're always going to be a dominant team, especially in our conference. So we got to.
Let's touch back to what you said earlier, and we'll talk about the Davenport tournament, getting that first loss and playing tough competition. Last season, that was a little different. Maybe the first half of the season, one could argue that you didn't play teams that really pushed you as a team. And then you go into the second half, with the exception of Arkansas, which you did play.
Mm-hmm.
But you go into the second half of the season, and that's kind of what you're playing in the first half of the season now.
Yeah.
So it's obviously a better scenario for you as a team to be playing the way you are now.
So that was exactly what our head coach's idea was he asked us initially if we preferred to play harder teams like that, and everyone on the team was they said, yeah, that's why we're traveling a lot more this first semester. And because we only have 3 or 4 home weekends maybe this semester now.
Yeah, including the Route 66.
Yeah. So he asked us all, and we all decided that we did want to go up and play teams just like Hope, Davenport, Saginaw, Grand Valley, all of those good Michigan teams, because that's like the core of D3, I would say, that really carries in when we go to nationals. So getting a taste of those better teams really benefits us, and it really shows the core of our team and like who can show up every night and who can, and who can perform really well at certain times. Like, it just really I feel like it gives everyone a spotlight at some point.
Alec Gamble is joining us here, a senior, as I mentioned. You kind of feel like, wow, where was this team a couple years ago?
Yeah, I do. I mean, my freshman year, we outperformed, came out as underdogs as semifinals in nationals, which was crazy for, I guess, the organization as a whole. Sophomore year, we kind of fell off. Then last year, we got there, then we fell off again. I mean, I don't think we were prepared, as you said, for those better teams. Sure. But hopefully this year, it seems like we're on right track, I would say.
Now, you were around when you played the outdoor games, right?
No.
Okay.
We're playing this year.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
New Mexico.
Well, that's going to be the ones in New Mexico up in the mountains. It's an incredible sight to be up there like that. But the interesting thing about that is D3 has really kind of set records in a sense, because of the two teams, D1 and D3. D3's played outdoor games. D1 hasn't played any of them yet. D3's made it to national semifinals. D1 hasn't. So a lot of accolades and records for the D3 team.
Yeah, I would say it's all starting with coaching at that point right now. At least it seems like they've been putting the team on the right track, especially this year. I know they've probably done their research, and Cody's tried to set us up for that. So,
Alec Gamble joining us here. You have 0 goals. I wish you more goals. Let's get a couple on the board.
That'd be nice. I mean, I know Jeremiah, who's our defensive coach, he's been throwing us out there. One thing I do want to say is every time he comes in the locker room, he goes, D-squad, over and over again, and it really hypes the defenders up.
That's good. That's good. That's what you need. I'll tell you what we need to do is take a break, because hockey's going to start again next period. So,
yeah.
All right, thanks again for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that. Alec Campbell is joining us. We'll take a break. More hockey coming up.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created Junk Email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
This is what you're missing on Web Sports Radio in 30 seconds.
Well, Steve, you've probably had time to practice and learn and memorize the names of the new players, the numbers and all, and I'm just kind of coming here cold.
Dave, I am winging it. Joining me is Dan Lee. Dan, you're out of jail. Welcome.
I just happened to be coming by here to try to collect the $11.50 you owe me on our fantasy football league this year, and I still haven't got it.
I'm getting fingers, I'm getting points, I'm getting looks. Where's my director?
Hey, what are you trying to say? I haven't done this in a while? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Well, new rule change. Everything's changed. They play hockey on feet now. Oh, I guess that really didn't work too well, did it? It's Missouri State Hockey on WebSportsRadio.com. Join us.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
It's time to drop the puck on the second period. Here's Steve Casson.
Along with Scott Lutzke on graphics, Amari Johnson doing excellent camera work, and we are just about ready for period number 2. Scott, you were sweeping up?
Yeah, since our new perch up here has some cabinetry, we had to drill holes in. I got sawdust all over the place, and so needed a little tidying up a little bit, so I found a broom and made it happen.
Well, the Ice Bears are hoping to do the same here this weekend with a sweep, but they have a couple of more periods to play. Right now they have a 3-0 lead. Remember, there is still now, and the clock running, 2:07 on the major penalty that was assessed early on to Johnson. And they do have live scoring up, Scott, in case you were wondering about that. Anybody that wants to look at that, it's on the ACHA webpage. You can get live scoring of this game. So the Ice Bears starting out of their own zone with Culleton. Cross-ice pass. It'll go to Ringhofer. Pushed and double-teamed in the boards. Not cleared. Ringhofer still with it. Fights his way through, but now it's taken away and sent all the way down. Good play there. We're going to have to see who is wearing number 77. I do not have him on my lineup. To text down to the scorers table and find out. That same number 77 steals the puck. Maybe they have it on the live scoring. We can check and see.
Let's see if I have it too.
And that is Keegan Holub. So he is wearing number 77.
Instead of?
Probably in addition to. Because I do not see him on my roster. So there we go. Now 33 seconds left. In the penalty. Power play is 16. Now with 6. Puck is cleared out. Zaccardi will send it back in. And we're back to 5-on-5. Still a 3-0 lead. The Ice Bears did score during a 5-on-3, but that was the power play, the 2-minute that got taken away off the board after the goal. Now the puck comes up, drive in, missing wide. Off the stick of McMillan. Drive in, Bialik makes the save. It looks like several players, including number 47, Tim Rye, is also not on our list. Puck cleared out. 16:40 to go. Much like the first period, very few stoppages. Shots are 15-3 in favor of Missouri State. Forstall. His pass intercepted. Forstall trying to do his best to clear. Puck to the corner. Forstall still can't clear. Drop down behind the net. Working with it is Coomer. Brandon Coomer has his pass come around. It's tipped out in front. Save Bialik. Rebound in front and another save on the 2 attempts by Rusty Hess. And Bialik makes a huge set of saves there. Looking very calm is Bar Bialik. So we have him out of New Zealand and out of Israel because each member of his family is from there.
And I did not get a chance to flip the D over for Andy's yet because it was right at the end of the period, basically.
Are we all ready to go? Flipped?
Yeah,
Set up?
of course, an ad comes on just as I do that, so that's just my luck. But
gotta get rid of that.
3
ad.
down, 2 more to go.
Here's a shot in, score! You could hear it from up here. It hit the post and went in. Jake Schlereth will get the goal. His 4th of the season. It's 4-0 Missouri State. That's similar to what we heard in the previous game we did, but it was more of a deadened sound. This is definitely one that hit up high and went in. 4:21 the time of the goal here in the second period. So Jake Schlereth will get his 4th. Well, there's some argumentation going on to the referee. And I guess we're all settled up on that. We'll catch the call as the Ice Bears are 1 away from giving the fans Andes. Shot comes in, Bialik makes the save, comes up high.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 74, Jake Schlereth. Assisted by number 81, Alec Gamble. And by number 27, Landon Kober. Time of that goal at 4:21 of the second period, scored by number 74, assisted by number 81 and number 27.
15 minutes to go in the period. Ice Bears have a 4-0 lead. Puck flipped off the glass and it's kept in. Keegan Holm. Holm. Bring it around to the corner. Holub with it again. Still working the puck. Sends it over to Johnson. Now a drive missing wide. To the far side. Gamble is there. Tachman will push it through. Shot in, save, Bialik again. This one off the stick of Johnson. Bar Bialik, listed at 6'1", 165, makes another save here. .12 to go in the period. Ice Bears have it. Here comes Holmstrom. Has some room, stops up, left side. Oh, what a drive and what a save. The initial drive by Gerhardt was steered aside by Montgomery. Ice Bears battle for it again. Zaccardi keeps it up. Now rims it all the way around to Gerhardt. Works it through, sends it over to Harwell. Off of Harwell. Gerhardt to the far side. Now to the near side. And Zaccardi with possession. Line change for Maryville. Missouri State with the puck. Holmstrom's pass intercepted. Gerhardt there. He'll keep it at center. And now Holmstrom. He's 1-on-3. Holmstrom waits. Everybody catches up. Puck over to Hager with a drive on the left side. It's blocked. Back underneath. Looking out in front to Williams, and it missed wide. Puck comes right out in front, trying to poke it away as the goaltender, Montgomery, came out to make the save. And good play by the Ice Bears, Jamison McGrath. He tried to poke it free. Make a few things happen. Scott, at one point we had as many goals as we had stoppages in play.
Yep, that's changed.
It has definitely changed now.
We didn't get out of the first period like that.
So the trivia question is, could you ever have more goals than stoppages in play?
Nope.
The answer, I guess, would be no. Near side hit. Oh, Williams sends Grau into the boards. Now more hitting. McGrath connects with Byer.
Teams are starting to rely on physicality over playing the puck.
They're letting the things happen, are the officials, and
that's how we get past midnight here.
Absolutely.
Yep, it has to have a stoppage at least for every goal. So it can't be less stoppages than goals.
Absolutely. Schlereth makes his way through. In case you joined us late, scratched for Missouri State, Vinny Conti, Vinny Rice, Josh Elwood, Dominic Rice, Jacob Taylor, Eddie Bossler, and Josh Cohen, along with Ethan Taplin, not in the lineup.
Would make for an interesting game, though, if a goal resulted in a puck being thrown from center, from the scorekeeper's box to center ice, and you just keep going.
Oh, you mean like one of those
foosball.
The games, yeah. Or what's the hockey ones where it drops
the bubble
from
hockey where it pops up out of the
or some of them I've seen drop from the scoreboard.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That would be fun. Ringhofer. Wouldn't it be interesting to play in a bubble and then you just keep playing? Here's a lead. Ringhofer in front. He scores! Oh, what a goal! What a pickup Alex Ringhofer has been, the freshman from St. Louis. Ringhofer will get his 5th goal of the season, and Missouri State has given the fans Indies. It's 5-0 Ice Bears. This goal coming at 9:23. And what a goal by Ringhofer. Pulled to the right side, got the goaltender Montgomery leaning, and Missouri State on the Andes goal by Ringhofer.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 12, Alex Ringhofer. Assisted by number 74, Jake Schlereth. And second assist is pending on the play. Time of that goal at 9:23 of the second period. Scored by number 12 and assisted by number 74.
So the Ice Bears with a 5-0 lead, 5 goals and 18 shots. Zaccardi. Cooper off a Culleton stick. Sent down in. Puck deflected off a skate all the way down the Ice Bears will retrieve in their own zone. Officials say no icing. But you don't want to get too confident. You have a 5-0 lead. Everything going good. But some teams, if they sit back, next thing you know, a couple of goals here or there, and it's a different hockey game. Stoppage of play here. Face-off will come to the right of Maryville goaltender Tyler Montgomery. His right, left as you look at it. Ringhofer, I mentioned, is 4th in scoring, but he did not score against Grand Valley State on Sunday. The only game he hasn't scored in. At center, Forstall to Gerhardt. Gerhardt knocks his man down, sliding on the ice was Jared Nevervi. Now coming in and getting it blocked is Holub. Good play by Houston in front. Harwell to deflect it away, shot up high, off the back of the boards and behind the net. Kicked out by Holmstrom, who's able to stick it all the way down. And Missouri State will line change. Houston's pass to Hansen on the ice now. Josh Hansen looking for his first goal, or point actually also, of the season. Forstall to ring it around. Ice Bears have the numbers if they get the puck out, but they can't. Here's Houston. Sends it around the referee to the far side. McGrath on the ice. He'll flip it out. Doesn't come out. Now to Forstall defensively. He's able to get it past and out to center ice. Forstall races. Houston is back. He's been on the ice a while. Houston, good defense there, and the puck comes through the crease. Now at the side of the net, Bialik makes the save. Here's Brandon Coomer. Coomer down behind. Looking to pass in front. Meek is there. Now a quadruple set of players in the corner. To Houston. He's been on the ice a lot.
Again, relatively few stoppages.
Now both Forstall and Houston come off the ice. 6:19 to go in this period. Puck's in all the way down. Papuga on the ice now. Over to Kobler. Landon Kobler with 2 assists, the freshman out of Marthasville, Missouri. Schlereth breaks the play away from Danny Leahy of the Saints, and it's out to center ice in front of the Saints bench. Now the Saints have some numbers. We're going to get a penalty. It goes against Missouri State. Shot comes in. Bialik makes the save on Tim Rye, and a penalty will be called. Touched up. And we have Kobler going to the penalty box for an elbow. Elbowing will be assessed to Kobler. Second power play for the Saints. 3 penalties, 6 minutes to Missouri State. 4 penalties, 19 minutes. That includes the 10-minute, the 5 and 10 actually, that was assessed early on. Second power play for the Saints. They trail 5-0.
27, Landon Kober. 2 minutes for elbowing at 14:24 of the second period. A 2-minute minor for elbowing.
Shots now 18-9. We came into the period at 15-2. So believe it or not, even though the Ice Bears have scored a couple of goals, the shot disadvantage, or advantage, wherever you want to call it, favors Maryville. Drive in missing high and wide off the stick of Johnson. Riccardi to intercept and clears. Racing hard for Missouri State is Culleton, and he's going to be able to pick it up. Tyler looks for some help. Stick handles through, broken up by Johnson. And Culleton quickly goes to the bench.
Very good job, burning about 15 seconds there.
Enough to kill some time. Here comes Holmstrom again. He'll shoot it down.
Yeah, it's more than just the 15 seconds of time. It's allowing the rest of the line to switch out and get set up.
Exactly. Put some pressure on, make them have a defensive move while the Ice Bears are able to clear and get their players off. Now with 39 seconds remaining. Kept in, setting it up on the power play. Here's Byer. Right through some Ice Bears, not cleared though. Meek up high, Harwell can't get it. Left side, drop down in low. Now working it to Byer. Over to the right side. Leahy sends it down. Here is Byer looking for a centering pass, deflected by Houston. It's out.
That should about do it for the power play.
It is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Here's a drive in, sails up high by Meek. And out to center of the Ice Bears. Leading with Jamison McGrath. Pass over in front. And it did not connect. It hit the backside of the stick of Kobler. Ice Bears keep it in. Drop it down low to Hager. Hager with a goal today. 2 goals, 3 assists for him. Pushing his way through is Williams as he checks Tim Rye into the boards.
Dangerously close to a hooking situation there.
And Rye slashes Houston. Play continues. Here comes Hager. Right side. Hager shoots. He scores! Second goal of the game for Charlie Hager as he snapped it off from the right side. 6-0 Missouri State. (17-14) the time of the goal. Hager will get his third, second of the game. And at this point, it looks unassisted.
Ice Bears goal scored by number 16, Charlie Hager. Assists are pending on that goal. Time of the goal at 17-14 of the second period. Scored by number 16.
So that's why it's unassisted, because they don't know the assists yet. So they're pending on the play. Which means they're reviewing our video. Here's the lead pass, Schlereth. He'll have it left side, has some room. Schlereth comes in, he shoots, and a save.
Oh.
And a Saint takes
big
header into the boards. That's Brandon Coomer. And the stoppage in play for Coomer.
He certainly did his best to get back there and try to break up that play, and I think he realized that he made a mistake by allowing someone to get by him.
Absolutely. 1:58 to go in this period. Shots 20-9 in favor of Missouri State. And that was a hard drive into the boards.
We've seen several players get injured going into the boards, and this might be one of those situations.
Oh yeah, so when he was trying to make that turn, one leg went, his left leg went left and his right leg went right. I don't know if there was some indecision there, but he went into the boards pretty hard.
That's got to be tough. Coomer does get help to the bench, so that's a good thing. So another stoppage in play. Now the Ice Bears almost with a bad pass as Papuga will send it all the way down on a bouncer, comes out in front and Culleton could not get to it. Papuga is there to send it back down in low. Goes to the near side boards. Held once again by Gamble. Over to the far side. Working it is Williams. Now a right side shot by Papuga is blocked in front on a good play by Jared Ludicky. (6-0) Missouri State. Shots 20-9. Fans already have Andes. Less than a minute to go in this period. Ringhofer was taken out of the play. Puck at the line and back out. Ice Bears regroup. Saints with the line change.
It seems like just 4 hours ago we were talking about how this is the first period and we have a whole nother game after this, and here we are on the precipice of the last one of the night. Wondering if we're going to beat the midnight.
I have a hunch.
Yeah.
I think we will. It's possible we will, but the third period is a different monster.
And we've seen it time and time again where teams that are down this far just lose the discipline. They don't really care. That's not to say that 6-0 is insurmountable, because you can come back.
Well, you know it's the worst lead in hockey.
I was just about to say that. But you can't do it only getting 9 shots in 2 periods. That's for sure.
Not at all. Bialik holds on. Houston pushes his man out of the way. Rusty Hess says, come on, let's talk about this. And the officials say, if you want to do it in the penalty box, you could. Face off to the right of Bialik. Shot comes in, it's deflected partially by Hager. And he gets to the left side, drive in, save. Well, actually it did not connect with Bialik as the buzzer sounds. In the second period, Schlereth, Ringhofer, and Hager all get goals. It's 6-0 Missouri State. In the first period, Hager, Gerhardt, and Harwell with tallies. And Missouri State has a lead right now, which is very comfortable for them at a count of 6-0. Shots on goal. Just 5 in that period for Missouri State, 2-period total of 20. 7 on Bialik for a 2-period total of 9. Power plays, Missouri State is 0 for 2. Maryville is 0 for 2. Penalties, though, Missouri State 3 for 6 minutes. The Saints 4 for 19 minutes. They still have not added any assists to Hager's goal, so right now it will be probably unassisted. We'll take a break, and when we come back, Cameron Osdek will be our guest as the Ice Bears, in what has become a very fast 2 periods, have a 6-0 lead. We'll be back.
Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
This is what you're missing on Web Sports Radio in 30 seconds.
Well, Steve, you've probably had time to practice and learn and memorize the names of the new players, the numbers and all, and I'm just kind of coming here cold.
Dave, I am winging it. Joining me is Dan Lee. Dan, you're out of jail. Welcome.
I just happened to be coming by here to try to collect the $11.50 you owe me on our fantasy football league this year, and I still haven't got it.
I'm getting fingers, I'm getting points, I'm getting looks. Where's my director?
Hey, what are you trying to say? I haven't done this in a while? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Well, new rule change. Everything's changed. They play hockey on feet now.
Oh, I guess that really didn't work too well, did it? It's Missouri State Hockey on websportsradio.com. Join us. Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Cameron Osdeck is joining us now. 3 goals, 2 assists for him. You're 4 goals away from your career high of 7, and you already have 3. You're putting the puck in the net. What is going on?
I'm not really sure. I'm just putting myself in front of the net, and it's working out for me so far.
Well, whatever you're doing and whatever the team's doing is good. I know you're 4-1, and I know you lost the last game of the Davenport tournament. Last year, the team didn't even lose until the first half of the season was over. Is it good to, I don't want to say get that under your belt? No team wants to lose a game, but
yeah.
Has that kind of put a thing in perspective for folks right now?
Yeah, I think especially for a lot of the young guys and the new guys, like it shows like we can't just come out and win every game, or we can't come out and expect to win every game. We have to work together and actually try and put forth all of our effort to win.
You talked about just getting in front of the net. You got a 4-game point scoring streak. You've scored in 4 of the 5 games. So what are you doing differently that's allowing you to touch the puck more?
Like I said, I mean, this year I'm really just working on my positioning and getting to the net and just putting a body in front of the net, because I know a lot of times some of the guys struggle with that, and I mean, it's paid off for me. Just put myself in front of the net, and it's worked out so far.
Do you get pointers from Brock Earhart?
No, but I think I should, because he's always in front of the net every time I see him, and I know that's where most of his goals come from.
And I joke about it, but I mean, he is a big guy. He should be a defenseman or even a goalie, and he's out in front, and he can skate with the best of them.
Yeah, no, he can. He can move.
What's it like now, 5 games in, to be on this hockey team for somebody that wants to know what's Missouri State hockey about?
I mean, right now, I just say, like, we have potential to go far, especially with a lot of the young guys that we have and just a lot of the upperclassmen. Like, we have a lot of depth this year, and just where we're at right now, if we are able to touch up on some of the things we struggle with, then I feel like we'll be a very dangerous team this year.
Not to give it away, but what are some of the things that the team struggles with?
Right now, I mean, one of the things would just be getting bodies to the net. I mean, we're getting good shots to the net and stuff, but most of the time there'll be a juicy rebound and no one's there. So I know if we can get guys to the net and capitalize more on those rebounds, then I think that'll be a big plus for us.
You're a senior. You've had 4 years of really being on a successful team, making it to the national championships 3 times, and stopping short last year, unfortunately. But what's it like to, in a sense, be on a team that, I don't want to say that you know you're going to make it to nationals, but it's a team that has every opportunity to do that. What's it like being on a team like that?
I'd say, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. I can't think right now.
Well, I mean, it's a situation where there are teams
that they know when they're playing that, okay, we're just here to play hockey because maybe we don't have the capacity as other teams to compete in the postseason. But this is a team, ever since you've been a freshman, that has really done that. You know, it's gotten better through recruiting or what have you. So it's almost like winning the lottery, right? Doesn't it feel kind of nice knowing that you're on that team, that all you got to do is just put the puck in the net and you're good to go?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good, and it feels good to be in a position like that. But I mean, it's still like nothing comes easy, and it's still like, especially with kind of what we talked about at the beginning, like losing a game, kind of getting that under our belts. It shows that it's not going to be easy to get to nationals this year, and we're going to have to work for it, no matter how good the team is and stuff like that.
Absolutely, and I didn't mean to say that it was going to be a breeze, because it definitely isn't. And the team found that out last season. You know, really struggling in the second half because the wins came easy and early on in the first half. But some of these new guys that have come in, like Alex Ringhofer, he's just been unbelievable this season. What do you like about this team? How is it gelling?
So far, I mean, I just like the amount of depth that we have. I know in past years we've kind of had first, second, and third line, and then it kind of fell off from there. But I mean, this year anyone can be in the lineup any day, no matter what line, and we all just work together. And like, I feel like the whole team right now is, no matter what line you're on, who you're with, everything just works out, and we all have that connection.
Cameron Osdek joining us of Missouri State. For those that have not heard past interviews, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I am still not sure, and I'm pretty sure that's been my answer every interview so far. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, you're a senior. Well, let's see. Now, I mean, you could play another season with the COVID season, which you're shaking your head, no, I don't want to do that.
Nah.
then you kind of have to figure out something, right?
Yeah. I mean, last summer I had an internship, and this summer I'm looking to get another internship. I've got a couple interviews lined up so far, so I mean, right now my plan is just to go through those and just kind of see what I end up with come summertime, and then just kind of go from there and figure it out as it goes. I mean, I still have I have another semester of school still.
Sure.
So
Cameron Osdek is joining us of Missouri State. If you look back on your career here at Missouri State, is there a situation, a goal, or something that you look back and you say, wow, this was awesome?
I mean, really the only thing I can think of, and it's not because he's standing over there, but when we were playing, I believe it was Arkansas, and Vinny Conti scored the game-winning goal to win the game and beat Arkansas. I mean, you could probably ask any of the guys, and they'll all say, like, that's something that they'll remember. Even if it was last year or a couple years from now, that's something like everyone's going to remember.
Yeah, I can remember my call saying, here's Vinny Conti, he could win it, and he scores. And, of course, there was another situation with his family that was happening at that same time, and that was kind of poignant at the time for him to score. Made national, or, well, at least local television on that situation. But, yeah, he's another guy, too. You mentioned Vinny Conti, and 6 goals, 6 assists. He's not your leading scorer by 1 assist. Jacob Holmstrom has that first place lead right now, but that's good competition, right?
Yeah.
When you were growing up, what was your favorite sport? Was it hockey?
When I was younger, I liked baseball more than hockey, and then I don't know, it was just one day my dad was watching the Blues play on TV, and then it just kind of was like, hey, I might like that. I want to try that, and then went to learn to play, and then here I am now.
Do you remember your first goal?
Oh, I do not. That was
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember kind of being on the ice when the first time you touched the ice?
Yeah, I can remember skating and learn to play. I guess I was one of the older kids at the time in the group that I was with, and I happened to be faster than all of them, so that was one thing I can remember the coach saying about me. But I just remember like skating red line to red line, and or goal line to goal line, and stopping and trying not to run into the boards.
That's always a good thing. That's not fun when you do that.
No.
Although I was a goalie, I had goalie pads. I ran into the boards all the time because it was fun. But
Cameron Osdick is joining us of Missouri State. When you get out on the ice, is there something that you think about? Is there maybe a goal that you want to accomplish, or something that in your mind, it's not necessarily scoring a goal or something, but in your mind, if you've done this on the ice, you feel like it's been a successful time on the ice?
Most of the time, I'd probably say I'd be thinking to myself, don't get a penalty.
Okay.
Because I happen to get a decent amount. I know I believe it's 8 minutes worth so far. But that's like my first thought, because I want to stay in the lineup and keep playing. But other than that, I'm just telling myself to stay calm and remember the plays and just be in position. And
I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but nobody on the team has double digits in penalty minutes. Yeah, you're the leader, though.
Oh, great.
Oh, actually, no. You know who else is tied with you? Josh Hansen has 8 also.
Oh, that's not a surprise.
Well, at least you're up there with somebody else.
Yeah, maybe it's something because we're roommates.
Could be. It could be. Speaking of that, as roommates, do you guys because you have more time to spend together, do you guys work on things with each other?
Not specifically work on things. I mean, we'll talk about different things that, like, for a game coming up, we'll talk about different things that we're wanting to work on, or after a practice or something, I guess there's some times where we'll come up here and stick and puck or something and just work on a couple things. But other than that, I mean, it's mostly just quick conversation after the game on the way home, or when we get back to the house about why someone did this, why someone did that, or what I should have done in this position, or just something like that, just something quick.
One final question here. Why Missouri State?
Really, at first I was unsure, but then both my parents, they went to Missouri State, and I kind of wanted to be a little bit away from home. I'm from O'Fallon. So, I mean, this was like a good distance, and I was like, my parents went here, so I was like, they have a hockey team, so here I am.
And it's worked out the best for you?
It has so far.
Because the only better thing than playing here is a national championship?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, hopefully that'll happen this year. And at the end of interviews, I always wish players more goals. You have 3, so let's get some more. And we'll maybe see you in postseason.
Yep, that's the goal.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for doing this.
Yep, thank you.
Cameron Osdick of Missouri State. We'll take a break. More hockey coming up.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
Tri-Lakes Marine started with Pat and Eric working out of the back of their service truck, repairing boats and keeping folks on the water. Today, Tri-Lakes Marine is the largest Yamaha outboard dealer in the state. At Tri-Lakes Marine, you will find in stock Yamaha outboards, G3 aluminum fishing boats, and a full lineup of Suncatcher pontoon boats. And Tri-Lakes Marine is still a full-service dealer with a complete Yamaha service center because maintenance matters. We take care of our customers. Check out our full lineup of boats and motors at Tri-Lakes Marine, 15 minutes south of Nixa on Highway 160.
Let's head for the third period. Here's Steve Casson.
Along with Scott Lutzke and Amari Johnson on camera. Scott trying to fix a bunch of different stuff as we continue to go. Scott, I assume you are going to try to remote in tomorrow. Is that the plan?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think we need to talk about doing the thing that we talked about doing so that I can actually hear the game too.
Yeah.
I think that'll work.
Okay.
Because it's 3 hours of driving on top of 5-6 hours of hockey. That's a full day.
You know, why don't they just play the horn for the rest of the entire period and we don't have to talk?
Got some straggler coming onto the ice here.
Yep.
Not quite ready to get out here.
Fans already have Andes at 6-0. They had Andes on the Ringhofer goal. Scott, they had the game earlier, they had folks up here and they fed us some pizza. Oh, it's not agreeing with me. Not fun.
It was kind of cold.
Yeah, it was. Third period underway. Missouri State skating from the left to the right and from the right to the left. It will be Maryville who trails 6-0 in this game. Missouri State on the strength of Charlie Hager's 2 goals. Ringhofer, Schlereth, Harwell, Gerhardt. Harwell was on the power play, and I erred. I said that the Ice Bears were 0 for 2. They're actually 1 for 2 because that was on a 2-man advantage. Missouri State got the power play goal. Here come the Saints. They bring it across by Thomas Witt. Gets to the left point. Holub. Let it go down. Flipped up over Holub, and it's out to center ice. Ice Bears steal. Holmstrom does. He has it. He shoots, and it's off the glove of the new goaltender, Danny Omachinski. He is in nets right now. So Omachinski is in. Here in the third period. Tyler Montgomery ends his 2 periods facing 20 shots. So now the Ice Bears out of their own zone. As head coach Kevin Gregory trying to get something going here. But a 6-0 deficit here in the third period. Puck cleared out to center and all the way down. Chasing it for the Ice Bears is Forstel. I mentioned several players as we get an icing call here for Maryville out of St. Louis. I do some quick counting here. "22 players out of St. Louis. Ice Bears have it across the line to Schlereth. Centering pass, and it's a little bit too hard. And we're going to get a puck played with a high stick.
Yeah, I think it was just a high stick.
Yeah, the officials let play go, which is interesting. But and the reason I say that is Don Arias, of course, is the referee also acting as a linesman. Play continues. Ice Bears have it with Schlereth to drop it down low. Turned aside by Danny Leahy. Spun around by Horrell. He missed the net. Horrell sends it in front off of the stick of Schlereth. Now Osdek. Kick it over to the corner. Drive in, pad save, rebound. Schlereth score! Oh, what a goal! Fifth goal of the season for Schlereth, his second of the game, and it's 7-0 Missouri State. This one at 3:05 of the period. here in the third. Will catch the call on the Ice Bears' 22nd shot of the game. They have a 7-0 lead. On what a goal.
Ice Bears goal, his second of the game, scored by number 74, Jake Schlereth. Assisted by number 6, Brett Houston. And by number 8, Jacob Horrell. Time of that goal at 4:05 of the third period, scored by number 74, assisted by number 6 and number 8.
I believe it was 3:05 because we're at 16:12 right now. It could not be 4:05, so it has to be 3:05.
This is one of those special 21-minute periods.
Oh, yeah. Puck is cleared out to center.
Just 39 minutes to go, before, or 38 minutes to go before midnight.
We'll see what happens here. Puck across the line, working it down. Getting a shot off the side of the net is McGrath. Puck flipped up and into the netting, but it will stay in. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. We'll have the first part of this doubleheader, and that will be Drury University and Maryville Division II action. And that will take place at 2 o'clock. We'll have that game for you right here on Web Sports Radio. And then these same two teams here 6 p.m. tomorrow to round out this quadruple. Is 4 a quadruple? All right. A quadruple set of games this weekend.
Yep.
Next weekend we only have 2, just Division I.
Right. And we'll never have Division I and Division II games here this season.
Yes. I hate to say it, but we may need to find another broadcast crew to do some of the other games for us. It's getting a little too hectic to try to be here. Oh, that puck came out,
offsides.
And Hager is called for offside. He did the right thing, though. He kept possession of the puck. I've seen a lot of players, they know it's offside and they just let the puck go. Well, that can lead to a turnover. So he did the right thing. Rather have a stoppage in play than a puck turned over. Ice Bears, though, looking to turn it over, or get it turned over, that is. They stay in the zone, though. The attacking side, Gerhardt. Return pass from Holmstrom. Right out in front. It's tipped up and out and down, and here comes Jared Ludicky. Left side, Ludicky shoots in. Bialik makes the save. Puck behind the net, centered up in front, and it goes underneath the stick of Ludicky all the way down, no icing. Ice Bears race in, does Holmstrom. But the goaltender, Olminski, is able to clear it. Danielle Machinsky, 1-0 with a 1,000 save percentage. She faced 48 shots and stopped all 48 in a 6-0 win over Illinois State on September 23rd. That was in front of 150 people. We're going to get a penalty. It's an interference call. And we also get a misconduct, too. So it's going against Missouri State. Houston.
Yeah, that's Houston.
Houston, we have a problem. This is going to be a 2-10.
So he'll get a little bit of play time still.
Power play number 3 for Maryville. 45% of the power play.
What was the initial call again?
I do not know what the initial call. Interference. Interference is the initial call. And so it'll be a 2-10 scenario. Puck all the way down. in the Maryville end of the ice. McCarthy. Pass back on the Missouri State end.
Penalty on the play to Missouri State number 6, Brett Houston. A 2-minute minor for interference and a 10-minute misconduct. It's a 2-minute minor for interference and a 10-minute misconduct. Time of that penalty at 6:01 of the third period. The minor being served by number 44, Isaac Cooper.
So the Ice Bears lose Cooper, who is their right defenseman, and they lose Houston. Oh, stolen. Papuka, he gets a shot off and he hit the post.
I've noticed this a few times on penalty kills. A lot of offensive opportunities for the Ice Bears.
This year they take advantage of that. Last year it was just a dump and get back on D, but they're not scared to take a risk here. So far it's working. Puck up high. Pass from Hess. Sent through.
Just 30 seconds before Cooper gets back out.
And still serving another 10 will be Houston, so he'll be available. We're going to get a penalty here. It goes against Missouri State. Puck up high, drive in, missed wide. To the corner, it was fanned on by Hess. Delayed call, 7 seconds will go. And if this continues in 2 more seconds, now we're back to 5-on-5. And we are, but a delayed penalty is upcoming. Ice Bears still can't gain possession. Cooper does finally, and we will have a penalty called. This is a cross check.
It looks like it's on Horrell.
It is Horrell who will go. 6 penalties, 20 minutes assessed to Missouri State. Cross-check is assessed. Scott, what time do you have on the clock?
11:28 p.m.
Well, I'm sorry, I meant on the game clock because they just reset it.
11:50.
They just reset the clock.
11:50 is what I have. You want to let them know?
Well, too late now.
Too late now. Guess I'll just have to adjust.
So they just made this game go faster. Here comes Harwell out in front, drive, and a save as McGrath came in on a 2-on-1. Good save by Olumchinsky.
2 minutes for boarding at 8:27 of the third period. A 2-minute minor for boarding.
That is the call, boarding. 7-0 Missouri State. Puck out to center as it rims all the way around. Johnson is there. 2 goals for him this season out of St. Peter's. Johnson waits in a drive-in save. Bialik rebound to the corner. Up in front. Broken away by Culleton, and it's cleared out to center. Ice Bears change. Culleton stays on, obviously, the only one on. Culleton steals. 2-on-1, short-handed for 58 seconds. Culleton, he shoots. Glove save. Pegging the upper corner. And Olumchinsky with a good save there.
Little flash to the leather. Sounds like it's salsa night here. Salsa.
There's a lot going on here when you think about it. Fans get Andes. Now that's tonight or tomorrow. And if they do this again tomorrow, you'll have Andes on Sunday.
There is a decent turnout here tonight, too.
Not too bad for this game. Although the Ice Bears have packed it in more before. Puck at center. Drop back down and cleared in with 14 seconds to go. Culleton cleared it. Culleton goes to the bench. And coming on now, assistant captain for the Ice Bears, and Cameron Osdek.
Leahy, left side for Maryville, looking for somebody in front, nobody there. Leahy picks up the bouncing puck, sends it down the middle, and it's too far for Holub. 9:19 to go. Oh, a bad bounce as Schlereth tried to bank it off the glass, and it hit the support, the rubber support, and stayed in the zone the opposite way. He was looking for that bank off the glass and try to make a play, but it did not happen. .23-12 of the shots in favor of Missouri State. Goals: Hager with 2, Gerhardt, Harwell, Schlereth, Ringhofer, and Schlereth again. So both Hager and Schlereth have a pair. And they're looking for a hat trick. Drive comes in, Bialik makes the save on Ludicky. Trying to flip it off the boards, not able to. Stays in behind the net. 8:32 and the clock rolling here in the third period. If you did not join us for the earlier game, Maryville won, the Division II team won 6-4 over Drury. Here comes Harwell, he scores! Harwell will get his second goal of the season, second of the game. 8-0 Missouri State. This one coming at 11:50, make that 11:46. Harwell with his second, and second of the game. The junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Here come the Saints. Puck taken away and sent down. It hit a player in the bench. Okay.
That's for all our Rush fans out there.
Yeah. We're rushing to get this game over, right?
26 minutes to go.
So Harwell with the assist to Holmstrom. That's the 9th assist for Holmstrom this season.
His goal, his second of the game, scored by number 10, Braden Harwell. Assisted by number 19, Zach Forstel. Time of that goal, 11:46 of the third period, scored by number 10, assisted by number 19.
So 8-0. On the live scoring, they say it was Holmstrom, but they're saying it's 19 Forstel, so apparently that will get changed or fixed or moved. Either way. McCarthy. Couldn't clear the puck. Forstel for Missouri State. He'll work it around the corner behind the net. Still a battle. Ringhofer. He digs it out. Puck off the glass, not cleared by McMillan. Kept in, now McMillan. Second effort, and he's able to clear and send it down, 6:44 to go. Icing will be the call. 24-13 are the shots in favor of Missouri State, and they lead 8-0 here. Bar Bialik, the freshman, 6'1", 165. .933 save percentage coming into today's game. The Ice Bears have already chased Tyler Montgomery. in 2 periods, facing 20 shots. He gave up 6 goals. Now the Ice Bears all over the Saints. Colleton, oh, what a play. He's falling down and he gets it to Cooper. Cooper behind the net. Pulled away from him. Stays in though. Cross-ice pass from Kobler. Down the middle. Cooper had it go off his stick. 5:51 to go.
Big hit in the corner.
And now we're going to get a possible penalty here on a potential cross-check. See what the officials call. If they call anything at all. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but I didn't see anything that warranted a penalty. In my professional opinion.
5:42 to go. Buck in front of the Maryville bench. Osdek, the senior out of O'Fallon, averaging 1.25 points per game. Penalty coming up. This one will be assessed to apparently the Ice Bears. And it will be an interference call.
Who's going in?
Well, we know he's an assistant captain, and it's going to be Cameron Osdek.
Oh.
Seven penalties, 22 minutes assessed to Osdek. Well, excuse me, assessed to the Ice Bears, including Osdek's penalty. No, he doesn't have 7 penalties in 22 minutes. If he did, he wouldn't be playing today anymore. So here we go with power play number 4 for the Saints.
State number 91, Cameron Osdek. 2 minutes for interference at 14:40 of the 3rd period. A 2-minute minor for interference.
And we're in the final 5, brought to you by Cadence Insurance. So behind the net, here's Williams. He chases his man. It gets swept all the way down to the Ice Bears line. And Missouri State really comfortable just to play defense here. Zaccardi. His pass comes in and it's gloved down by Keegan Holub. Sent right back in for the offside. 1:07 to go in the period. Scott, I did buy the 50-50, but they said they would come and tell me if I won. I've never won.
And I've never seen it. I didn't see anybody come in here tonight. So
I've told them I've always, okay, let's just say I have won before, but they took it back and said they transposed numbers. One of them was a really good pot. So who knows? I could have not. Let's just say I've never won one. Officially. Where I got to keep the money. Ice Bears are keeping an 8-0 lead right now. 42 seconds left in the shorthanded scenario. Johnson down in low. Saints with only 13 shots. Holub. He'll send it over to the corner. Johnson will swing it around. Comes right out in front. Leahy can't get a stick on it. And finally it's cleared. 10 seconds to go in the penalty.
So it'll be interesting to see tomorrow what teams come out.
Absolutely.
Oftentimes we see these one-way games. The next day, the next game is an overtime affair sometimes.
Well, you know right now the worst lead in hockey is an 8-0 lead.
I think we could start saying every one of those is the second worst. Because there's always one more worse than that one.
Well, yes, but at that moment, it's the worst. But I like what you're thinking. Ice Bears are able to win the draw, and they clear it. Cooper was. Power play is over. We're 5-on-5. Now to the corner. Witt comes out. And a short line change for Maryville. Ice Bears have it to Ringhofer. He gets it in the zone, looking for a pass to Culleton off of his skate. Sends it in front to Cooper, and a good save there. Wachinski doing a great job as the puck is taken away and cleared, sent all the way down. Do we get an icing? The officials look at it, and they say play on. So we do.
Not sure if they thought the goaltender was going to play it or if he looked like he was going to play it.
Doesn't matter. He never played it.
Yeah, it does. If you actually move to make a play on the puck, they will wave it off.
Yeah, but he didn't move, I don't think.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure that the game gets over before midnight.
We're in a pretty good pace here too.
So far, so good. If it takes 18 minutes to play the next 152, it's not like basketball where it does take 18 minutes to play the last 152.
You know, we were talking last week about, was it last week or 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
About the betting, advertising and stuff all over the screen and stuff when you're trying to watch a game. I started thinking about it and how it seems a little wonky because there's a lot of money in betting.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of money in sports.
Yep.
And I'm not suggesting that any of these companies are working or in bed with any of the sports teams or sports leagues, but there's a conflict of interest there at least.
So here's my thought about it in the next 126 that we have. Betting companies must make a lot of money off of their users. We're going to get a penalty here, and it goes against Missouri State. And not happy is Jacob Horrell, but they're going to toss him out completely. He's going to get 5 for charging. So he's gone.
Here's that 18 minutes worth of time.
So 27 minutes in penalties on 8 penalties for the Ice Bears as Horrell gets 5 for charging. But to go back to my thought, it's that these betting companies make a lot of money off of the bettors. So if you were to think of the percentage of the people that actually win their bet, as the puck gets sent all the way down, no icing though, as we come up on 1 minute remaining.
Last minute of play in this period.
But if you think about all the money that gets spent and all the money that potentially does not get won, in order to spend all this money, you have to make a lot of money. So there is a lot of people losing in the sports betting industry.
Absolutely.
37 seconds left. Sent up on the Ice Bears line, and a drive by Holum is steered aside. Puck is cleared out to center, 21. "14 seconds. Ice Bears are able to tip it away. 10 seconds to go. It is cleared all the way down, and the good thing is there's no icing. 4 seconds remains, and that is going to do it. I can say it. Barbiala gets a shutout
His first of the season. He's 2-0 on the season. And Bialik has stopped 29 of 28 shots this season. And he gets a shutout here tonight, including stopping 14 shots that were put on him in this game. 3-period total of 14. 5 was put on Danny Olmachinski. 3-period total of 25 as Tyler Montgomery faced 20 in the second period, so first and second period. And the Ice Bears, with the victory, they improved now to 5-1. Heger with 2, Gerhardt, Harwell with 2, Schlereth with 2, Ringhofer, and it's a 8-0 lead.
Tonight's player of the game registering 2 goals, number 74, Jake Schlereth. And Jake, it's got to feel good coming back from home. I know you guys just got back from a long trip in Michigan up there at Davenport, and a good weekend overall, and you had some good games. Coming back here, there's a different fire underneath you.
Yeah, we're working hard. We learned a lot last week and played against better teams, so coming in and trying to find a purpose as a team. It paid off tonight, and hopefully we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
And I know last weekend it was a little bit of a heartbreaker there in the last minute when we lost the shutout, but tonight we were able to close it away. That's got to feel good for you guys, for the team, getting that goaltender his first shutout.
Yeah, it's awesome. He played a fantastic game, so did the D. We're just working hard to get the touchdown, so thankful for that.
And we noticed tonight with a little less shots than we're probably used to, with a total of 25, but 8 goals, that shooting percentage is pretty good. Is Cody working on you guys on just taking better shots and less of them?
Yeah, we've been working more on our skills in practice than we usually do. It's paying off, especially myself. But it's nice to work on those and see it pay off in the games.
All right, fans, that's tonight's player of the game, number 74, Jake Schlereth.
Well, they gave Schlereth the player of the game. I think it should have been Bialik. But either way, it's a good win for Missouri State. They get the victory, and they end up now with a record of 5-1 to start this season. And Schlereth played good too. I'm not taking it away from him, but we could have given it to a couple of other people too. But that's who they picked. That's who it is. So an 8-0 victory for Missouri State. We went over the goals, power plays. Ice Bears 1 for 2. Saints were 0 for 4. And don't forget, tomorrow we will have these same 2 teams. It will be a 6 o'clock game. But before that, at 2 o'clock, it'll be Drury University D2 versus D2 Maryville. And that game will come up for you right here on Web Sports Radio on a separate channel. Ice Bears with a big win here tonight. For Amari Johnson and Scott Lutzke, I'm Steve Casson. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central. Until then, have a good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Missouri State Ice Bears hockey with your host, Steve Casson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Ice Bears Hockey is a presentation of DS Sports Enterprises and WebSportsRadio.com.